One image that will bring end to all the wars. This is my dream on it, the image that could end the wars and the conflict in the world. Hola.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Ahí en el medio una ronda.
Una ronda. Enrica, how old are you? 11. Felisa, how old are you? 10 años. Linda. Linha. Mika. Morena. Kimeir. Kimeir. Very nice. August. Your name? Ocho. 8 years. Very good. You have seen probably some of my work. These are my National Geographic covers, and these are the cover of some of my books which I do. But so I'm using photography in a different way. I do a lot of documentaries, short films, and I teach young people in my way that they tell their stories of their daily life, of the life of their place. Then with these works, we do exhibitions.
Sí, Matías lo hizo.
Bueno, Matías.
Sí, Matías es un genio, es un artista.
Bueno, sí, sí.
Es nuestro Reza del barrio. Lo que puede.
Él es my father. He's a photographer too.
Oh, very good. Good, good, good. Photographer?
Fotógrafo, sí.
Perfect, yeah. Very good. Is your father?
My
Okay, very good.
But he's saying that he wants to learn with you.
Of course. No. He's right. He's right. Because what I do always, I find local photographers and I teach them to become teachers. So I want to create a community of the photographers here that will give into the children the various vision of the photograph. From pure photojournalism, storytelling, to conceptual works, or just creating something very personal, and that's what I want to do. And mainly I train refugee children or youth are living in a difficult neighborhood, like Fort Apache. Now, what I'm doing with the help of local people is helping him how photograph the daily life, their own daily life, what's happening in their lives. You can have a carpenter that has a 40 years experience and imagine that coming here and want to teach some young people to become carpenter. This is a tool that speaks all the language in the world, first things. When you learned how to tell your story of your daily life, what is happening here, how do you live, then these pictures, it's going to be exhibited in the center of the Buenos Aires, in the museums in the world, in Paris, in New York, and everybody will see, oh, that's how the people live here. What a beautiful people. What a nice families. What a nice children they have. Because what people are afraid mainly is something that they don't know about it. When they start knowing each other, then this fear disappears. I believe that art, in a way that has a meaning for me, is the best solution for humanity, for the future. So that's why I'm doing all these works. And there is no separation for me between photojournalism or humanitarian works or artistic works. They're all the same for me. Obviously, you will find artists that they said, I will do art for art, that I will do art just for myself. Everybody has his own way of looking to the art. But for me, art is something that comes from the people and should be given to the people. We are all only medium between these two matters. Three years trainings, they have become professional photographers. So this is what we're helping them to do this kind of the works. Look, this one. This is all by the children. Do you see this? Works by the children. Image has suddenly, and especially in the era of the internet, has become the universal language. And that's how it's going to create this empathy. That's how I create the connection between the humanity, because there's no border. There's no language border.
Buenísimo.
you can imagine traveling 40 years, what I have seen, how these pictures, mine or other people's, those students' pictures, they really have changed the world and the way that people to look to each other. Everything started this time. It was a boy, 13 years old, living in a place like you live now, another country far from here, which is called Iran. So this little boy of 13 years old, which doesn't know what is the photography, which doesn't know any books, doesn't know any magazine, he wanted to change the world. So he was going around and telling to the people what he see, but he realized that language is not enough. Needs something more that can give better these connections. One day, at this age, 13 years old, he saw a camera, photography, and he said, this is what I want to do, and this is going to help me because it speaks all the languages. The little boy has changed now. But his heart and his feeling, his dream is the same. Now, when I'm traveling and I'm talking to the people and photographing, I'm always learning from the people what I photograph. But to do this, there is a language now. There is this language which is photography, that everybody in the world understands it. And this is a very important part of the photography because it gives you possibility of reaching the people that you never even think that you could be able to reach. We are going to think about the photograph that are poetries, that change the world, that tell the stories of you and stories to the world. We are going to learn how to write what is inside our heart, what we want to show to the world, who am I, what I'm going to do, and what is my dream. The photography, it's universal language. Everybody can understand it. You don't have to learn different languages to write. To write, you need to learn different languages, but photography, everybody understands. Hello. Hola. 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 Get some food. Because we will have a long day. Okay, next, what is it? HDR. HDR is a very, very new, modern thing in the cameras. In English, say high dynamic range. Yeah?
Esa opción hace que resalte el color o algo así.
It makes the color highlight to be highlighted or something
Yes,
like that?
I will explain what you mean. Now, look at my face here. You see big light on my face. But what you see here is much darker here. So normally, if you take a picture, the camera either will get the face light or will get this low light here. So either you will see my face perfectly in the light, but everything will be dark, or you will see my body is good in the cameras and my face will be too white. You will not see any. Our eyes we can see, you can look to my face in the same time, you can see everything's here in dark. When you use HDR, the camera takes 3-4 pictures in the same time. But he can adjust one with the light of the face, one with the light of here, one with the light of here. And they put all these three together and come with one picture that everything is fine. Am I clear? Yeah? Yes. Perfect. So we got all those things done. Now we are going to open it. The first things we get out is this paper. From revolution to the wars to the conflict zone, I became a war photographer in the Middle East, in Africa, in Asia, for more than 30 years, photographing all the wars and all conflict. Then I realized that only photographing is not enough. I have to train and educate as much as possible people, children, youth. Everything's about the technique of the cameras. You know better than I do now, because you were reading about it. I have no knowledge about the technique of the camera. What is important, how to look to the world. How to look around you. Wow, he's gonna do it. And what is good about the photography, what is not. This is what we are going to learn here. The line which I see between the Syrian refugee children and the youth in Sicily, in Italy, and in France, and here, and in Uganda refugee camps, it's exactly the same. They are full of the energy and enthusiasm. So those things that we see, broken things, for them is not broken. For them is that's how the life is it. They have been grown up here. You know, the broken car that when we come and say, oh my God, there's broken car, they have seen it from all their lives. For them it's just something like you know, it's normal here. So they go to show the essence of the beauty of what make them cry, what make them joyful. Yeah, that's what is fantastic. One picture that you remember when what? Ah, the shoes. This one. The frozen shoes, no? Do you remember this one? Who knows the story of this frozen shoes?
Una alumna de él había llegado tarde a la clase de fotografía y él le preguntó por qué se había demorado y era porque sus zapatillas estaban congeladas y le mostró la foto y tuvo que esperar a que se derritieran para poder ir.
Perfect, very good, thank you.
Muy bien.
Very good. This is a fantastic example of showing your daily life. How is it? What is the daily life, is it? With one pictures, explain everything. And even now, for us here, for everybody in the world, this has the whole meanings, this picture. Tell me one picture that you remember in the books that impact you.
Había una foto de la pobreza.
There was a photo of poverty.
De un médico no alimentado a todos.
Of a little boy who had no food. He was denounced.
I see which one is talking about it. This is the pictures that she's talking about, no?
Sí, es esa foto.
Ah, sí.
This is the picture that she's talking about. Let me show to everybody. You see? This is in Africa, in border of the Somalia and Ethiopia, and it's a wars and famine there. People are dying from hunger. Thousands, tens of thousands of people were dying. And as a photographer, I wanted somehow also to go and photograph the famine. But all the pictures which I was looking before taking with other photographers, they were not satisfying me, because they were photographing those human like an object on the ground, you know, while for me, each human, the most important things is the soul and the dignity of the humanity. So my real problem was how I can go from Paris and take an hotel and go out and take pictures of people dying of hunger. I try always be more close as possible to the people. Live with them, laugh with them, cry with them, just share their daily lives. But this was very difficult, how I can understand it. So do you know what I did? I stopped eating for 72 hours in my Paris apartment. No food, I was dying of hunger. At least I understand what is happening when you are hungry and when you are dying from hunger, at least, just a little understand. So this is the pictures which I take that shows the dignity of the human body, that the most important things that you see, it's his or her head. And he's like thinking. You know, there is a famous French sculptures of the past century, which is called Rodin. One of his famous sculpture is the penseur, the thinker, pensador. And when I saw him, immediately I thought this is like modern Rodin sculpture. Thank you. Oh, this is your brother. Oh, very good. How old he's?
10.
Yes. What is, well, why he's in a wheelchair?
¿Por qué está en la silla de ruedas? ¿Qué le pasó?
Nació ya así,
He was born like that, just
Ah.
like that.
discapacitado.
You know, the families are important part of our lives in general, but in this project also, it's very important because they are the people that you know more about them, and you are connected to them. And it's more, you're spending a lot of times with them in one place. I'm sure that some of them, they will get upset of you, saying that, enough, you take too much picture, let me. But you have to go slowly, slowly, show the books, explain to them why you are doing this. You need to make them part of your team. You know, it's very important, make your family become part of your team. Because if they understand the importance of the work you are doing, they will help you. We are going to show and exhibit these works everywhere possible in the city, everywhere. The communities, the public places, the railway station, the schools and everything. And those children, they are going to be part of this exhibition. They are going to explain to them, hey.
They're going to be there.
They are going to explain to them and be part of it. Looks like a normal, small project. Oh, he's just teaching 20 children photography. This is just part of the iceberg that you see. The reality is that those children, they became the ambassadors of their lives to not only to the other people in the surrounding, but even to the world through their photograph, to show the way which they are living. Now we have for 3 months 50 children photographing Forte Apache and Villa 21 every day in a very specific program which I'm giving them. And for them is, oh, he's asking us to take pictures of a window. He's asking us to take pictures of our animals. He's taking us pictures of the parties, whatever. But in reality, these are the pictures that nobody has seen before. No professional photographer has been inside these houses. The only pictures that we have seen of the Forte Apache or the Forte Apache of Paris or Forte Apache of Rome or for other places, which, you know, they were all when they were riots and when the police comes in. Media only comes at this moment. Somehow, this is, even for me, is much more difficult than people living in a war. Because in a war, it's, first of all, it's not for all your life. It's happened a couple of months, years, but you know that it's going to be end. But the poverty like this and living in a place like this, it's endless. There's no hope for them. It's forever. And that's why I think that we need to bring an art and culture today could really help and bring an answer for this. 52 years, in 115 countries, he understands how important and powerful photography could be, and is it. Mother. Sister. Father. Very good, perfect, very good, welcome. Did you like camera? You like camera?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. He's going to teach you how to take pictures. I saw his pictures, really good. Yeah, very good, bravo, bravo. Very nice. Thank you for coming. So the pictures which I have chosen, they were 1,200. I have chosen like 200 without looking to the name of the photographer. So some of you may have pictures, some of you may not have. It is not a problem now, because you will see through your teachers all the selection which I have done next week. The main reason that I choose, and also with other teachers we look to it, is to show you the kind of picture that really important as impacting pictures that we are showing to you. Which one is it? The main goal is to show, to hold, not only for the people in the Buenos Aires or Argentina, but the whole world, your life, who you are, and what is in your mind, and how you are living. There's two words which is really is important, I would like to come up, is the humanity and dignity that you have. And I wanted people to see this humanity and dignity that all of you have and your family have. So you will see, now, go. This is, you see your reaction, this is going to be much more all over the world. People, they see this kind of things happening in the home. The family relation is very important. There was very few pictures of the relation between father, mothers, and children, but please try to work more on this. The life at home is very important, and this is a very nice way of showing the life at home. Very nice, the view from my window. My view from his window. I like it a lot. Fantastic. Very nice, perfectly composed, and everything is fine. Many of you, you have done a lot of works on the light, and I saw that, I think that was with some of Belen and Naol and some of the students, Gonzaga, and so all of you had done some very good works with this light movement, and it should be good continue this. Beautiful, this is very simple, well composed, and everything's in it. And one of the subjects you remember was saying that please look at home, everything on the wall is so important. All the little things that people put on the walls, this is one of this example. I have two of them, and I have to choose one. Which one you will choose? This one, or how many go for the second? One of the good things about the first one is that we have a symmetry here, that almost the same size, this one and this one. And so bring the eye directly here. Right, this one, it's take the eyes a little differently. So that's why even I was not able to choose which one. That's why I kept both of them. But at the end, only one will remain, obviously. At the end, you have to choose one. Sometimes it's also in the life, and I'm sure that you know about it, choosing some things, it's not meaning that you choose this one that important. You have to renounce to others. This is more harmful, more heartbreaking. And the graffitis, this city, I mean, you know what? you living a lot in the same place, and a lot of things that you see, you get used to it. But the people in the world, they don't know about it. And Buenos Aires, and especially these places which I have been, Cotabachi, and then, the Villa 21, 24, and all the places, you have one of the fantastic graffitis in the world. You have to show it to the world. Beautiful. This is so human, beautiful. There is some things here that is important, is that we have two people communicating, and we have two also up there, and this creates a very nice view for the eye. Very nice composition, and not only the composition is good, but also immediately when you see these pictures, you feel that you are there, you are inside it. Very nice portrait. Very nice use of the mirror. Just lines and the graphics is important also. Now, some of the pictures which I have chosen, I'm going to crop it because for example, this one, it will be very important for me. I want to just keep this part with him and him, two of them only. It will be beautiful without all of them. You see the big difference make it if you only have, let me see if I can. You see this one? It's just create relation between two individuals. One little boy here and another one which was like him maybe 20, 25 years ago, exactly the same place. You know, something like this. Something like this would be very good, I think. Very nice composition. Look at this, you see? Very nice. I mean, this is a very nice picture, but everybody almost can take it. But this one, you really need a very creative mind to take. You see this, so beautiful is this element. So here we are. We have done. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Okay.
¿Me entienden?
Let's go. Ready?
¿Listos?
Camera.
Cámaras.
Camera ready.
¿Dónde están?
Camera ready. Camera
¿Todos
ready.
listos?
Camera ready. Camera ready. know, you get invited to the house. Probably she invites me to come because maybe I was foreigner, or she got an interest to someone having the camera. This is what in few minutes happened to me inside this house. This is exactly what I'm looking for, and also I'm asking you also to look for. But in total, I spend maybe 20, 30 minutes really to have a look at how they live, the kitchen, the bedroom, to have this possibility and capacity of going to the houses, families, friends, or their own houses, and they keep doing the kind of the photography that shows the life inside the houses. And what is the name of the children?
¿Cómo se llaman los chicos?
Franquito, ella es Jazmín, la nieta de Mariela, ella estuvo conmigo en el instituto, nos conocemos de los 6 años, hicimos todo primaria, secundaria, y él es Rodrigo. Tengo un nene de 14 años que no está en Santiago y un nene de 24 años prácticamente, me casé hace poco, vivimos acá, toda la vida vivimos acá.
With el tucumano.
Y estamos
tucumano. Gracias, muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Conocerlos y me alegro que hayan podido ver algo diferente.
Gracias por todo, ¿no?
Le tiene que dar el agua para el
I went yesterday to Plaza San Martin to look for how I'm going to put the exhibition. And I made the scenography, which I think that they will like it. It will be just around the statue. It will be a very good occasion for you, for, again, your schools, your friends, whatever, to keep going there. There will be a lot of activities. This could be a nice occasion to let you know and to get a name and to explain who you are. A lot of families and children, they have come to listen to me, to my talk. And I explained to them exactly what I'm going to do. That I'm going to teach you photography and bring the cameras, and then we will exhibit in a center of city. And even I said San Martin, you know. One thing that really touched me was one of the mothers. They came after, she was crying. And I said, she took me in a hug, and she said, why are you crying? She said, because what you said, it is our dream. But you know, many people, they came here from city, and they promise these things to do here, and they go and we never see them again. And this moment for me, in the very first beginning of the project, I told her that, you know, if I promise you, I will do it. And I did it. Hola, hola. Hey, hey. Hello. How are you? Very good to see you. Oh, very good to see you. Very good. Jesus, Jesus. Hola. How are you? Hola, hola.
¿Cómo está?
Hola. Hola, hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo
Hey. Bonjour. Oh, how are you? Where are your cameras? Yeah. Take out your cameras. Hola. Hello, how are you? Very good to see you. Take out your cameras, take out the cameras.
Bueno, ¿estamos todos? Bueno, esta es la culminación de 3 meses de recontra laburo, que les quiero agradecer primero por haber llegado hasta este momento, por haber cumplido esa promesa que hicimos aquella vez, ¿se acuerdan? era comprometerse a terminar este proyecto. Ustedes lograron cumplir un objetivo que es mucho mayor que aprender a sacar fotos, que es aprender a relacionarse, aprender a generar un grupo humano, que es hermoso, que esperamos poder continuar. Les quiero agradecer a todos por haber participado, por haber estado acá, por haber invitado a sus familiares. Así que bueno, es un aplauso para ustedes. Les voy a pedir un aplauso de parte. Yo no sé si Belén, que es una de las profes, quiere decir algunas palabras. Después allá están todas las de los chicos.
There was a day always in the life of everybody that when we reach our dreams, and this is one of those days for me, that I reached a dream that was bringing the pictures of all these students, people from villas, people from Fort Apache, to here in the San Martin place, because this is what I believe that will create connection between societies, and this is the day for me that I reached this dream. I believe that art and the photography in general has this capacity of creating connection between the people in a different level, and this is a best example when you will see the students of those places which 3 months ago they have never ever touched the camera. This is the quality of their works that me as a photographer for 50 years I dream of having taken some of those pictures, and they take it in 3 months trainings. They have become now the element that will bring the change in their lives and the life of their society. I would like to continue teaching them, training them, not only the photography, but also a vision of the life, general cultures, the languages, because the future Fellinis, the future Garcia Marquez are here now.
Pareció muy lindo que esté tomando ahí de la canilla, justo cuando caía la gotita, y eso me pareció muy lindo.
Me dio la posibilidad de poder transmitir lo que siento, mostrar de dónde soy, cómo soy, de dónde somos.
Con los mismos compañeros terminamos siendo como una mini familia porque nos conocemos tanto.
Ahí adentro del barrio casi ni se ven esas cosas, y que llegue algo así fue impactante al principio, pero después estuvo muy bueno.
Los pibes nos dieron una lección de compromiso, una lección de tenacidad, una lección de humildad en lo que tiene que ver con esto de asumir compromisos. Creo que hay una población de jóvenes, de chicos en estos barrios, digamos, de bajos recursos, vulnerables, vulnerados, excluidos, que son como un aire de esperanza.
From the first day, even every time I start project anywhere, I start with the families. So I know many of them. I have been in their houses. I drink matcha with them. I eat with them. So this is not only with the students.
Empecé a sacar fotos, le saqué unas 10 fotos por ahí. Y justo eligieron esta, no pensé que la iban a elegir, la verdad. Es una emoción.
¿Te emociona? Qué lindo, ¿no? Qué emoción. Qué gusto te ha dado, ¿no?